Okay, hopefully that works. So, cool. Alright, let's get back to working on this then. Why not? We'll just see how this wants to play out. Plus, I'm getting a good chance to see how well this on-off recording works on stream because I'm kind of curious. But cool. Okay, where are my items? And good lord, I'm just glitching out like crazy right now from the temps. This thing is glitching. Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is gonna heat up fast. Actually, yeah, really quick, let me just put this on the. We just put it on the table so I don't have to deal with it. Let's take a better ventilation. Darn it. Okay. And power's not gonna matter right now because I gotta break this battery. But I'd like to know when my fans are gonna kick in. This would be nice. Okay. Let's get back to this now. Cool. Alrighty. Where was I? There I am. Okay, cool. Let's see how well this is gonna work because I actually really don't know. Okay. Or am I unable to actually toggle that button with me doing recording, which I'm going to be really pissed if that is. And if that's the case, I'm just going to kill this thing and just deal with it by myself. Because I need... Oh, they're just not... Looks like they're not programmed. Okay, that makes more sense. I think I have these set to be... That one... That one... That one... That one... That one... And that one... Delay... There we go. We'll have the control on that one. Cool. There we go. Now those are finally freaking mapped. Jesus. I did not realize those were not mapped on this side. Okay, where's that at? Where's that? That back up so I can see you, which this was a bad one again. Oh yeah, that was the accidental start for the recording stream. Yep, there we go. Now we're back to this. Yay! And let's kill my brain with this. Why not? Good morning, everyone. Yep, that's good. Social justice has... Yep, there we go. We're good. And I probably have to actually, you know what? I really gotta redo that one too. Fudge. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we got going on right now. Cool. Okay, there we go. And there we go. I'm just bored. Alright, let's redo section 1 again because I messed that one up. Social injustice has been a part of human history for centuries. In The Black Count, Rice highlights racial injustice in colonial and revolutionary French through the life of General Dumas. Also in Les Mis by Victor Hugo, he shows how class oppression, poverty, and the unforgiving legal system in that time trapped characters like Jean Valjean and Fantine in a really messed up area for society at that time. Okay, I kind of like that one. I think I'll look at that. Cool. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay, where was I at? Okay, I think that one's good. Let's just go to my next one. Alright, what's next? Which one's next? Okay, this one I've been battling too much with. Let me restart. I gotta read. Alright, let's go with this one. Alright. Alright. General Dumas was the son of a Haitian slave and French nobleman. Even though he rose to become one of France's greatest generals, Dumas was constantly targeted by racism. Rice shows how no matter how much Dumas achieved in his life, his skin color made him an outsider in French society. His story becomes a symbol of how racial systems resist individual success, even during revolutions supposedly built on equality. Actually, I think that was probably my best one to be blunt. I'll go through and deal with these later, but yeah. So right now I'm just getting the audio, mostly definitely the audio. I'm keeping the camera on just in case I do choose to do videos and just put my little images I'm wanting. It's like in my little mini corners wherever I'm not looking at my hands right now. I'm a window blocked. I got my script in front that's been helping me stay on track with these little micro segments I'm doing, and for this project, the video's got to be between 3 to 5 minutes long. So these are all little mini snippets, and then it just makes it easier for me for these snippets. If I need to go fix something, I don't have to re-record the whole damn thing all over again, or all these mistakes I keep making. But yep, all right. I just did section 2. All right, so my third little snippet we're discussing is this one. Okay, what we got? Let's see what we got here. Okay, make sure my phone's muted. Thanks. All right. Okay, now we should focus the image. That's right. In Les Mis, Victor Hugo focuses more on class and law. Jean Valjean was imprisoned for stealing a loaf of bread and can never fully escape being labeled as a criminal. Fantine, a poor working mother, is crushed by poverty and moral judgment. And through these characters, Victor Hugo criticized how law punishes the poor rather than protecting them. In Javert, the Javert the inspector. I'm probably gonna redo this one. Actually, since I just made that comment, I'm redoing it now. So let me clear that. Let me delete that one. That's a bad take. That's a bad one. I don't like it. Thank you. All right, let's get back to this now. Where was it? Actually, 2 seconds. Honestly, let me just put the. Even though I know there's a lot of heat, I'm pushing a lot of power out of it. Let me just put the good power cord on it. I go get the big power cord or my heavy duty power cord for this. Okie dokie. Heavy duty boy is out. Awesome. Thank you. Oof. Yep. Ah. Yes, I'm wearing pajama pants. Get over it. I'm just wearing a shirt because it's what I need to do for the video, but careless I'm doing with my pants. Because you ain't seen that. But I'm definitely at least wearing pants. There's my thing. Oops, I actually took his clipboard home. I'll bring that back these days. Alright, cool. Alright, plug you in. Hopefully, at least help jump some things, even though Macs are pretty good with the equivalence between the two. But I want to get. I don't know why my dang fans are not running. That's my big question. Is why aren't the fans going? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick side detour. Let me figure out why my fans aren't going. Where was that thing? So I can get my fans roaring. I'll cool my system down. So they are running cool. Let me just let's just kick them up. Let me just put them back here. Thank you. Okay, cool. As long as I got that, I'm good to go. Cool. Yay, hide that, hide that, hide that. Hide that. Okay, back to this. Cool. Hide you. Thank you. Alright, back to this. What was that? I gotta redo that. That's right, I gotta redo this one. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, let's see here. And moving on to Les Mis by Victor Hugo. He focuses more on class and law for social justice. Jean Valjean is imprisoned for stealing a loaf of bread and can never fully escape being labeled as a criminal. Fantine, who is a poor working mother, is crushed by poverty and moral injustice. Even though these characters, Victor Hugo criticized how law punishes the poor rather than protecting them. It shows when Javert, the inspector, represents how the rigged systems can blind people to true justice. Okay, that's good. Yeah, hopefully some of those make sense, but yeah, alright. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, because I'm bouncer, I most likely will not be using the videos for this. I'm kind of just using the video right now because I'm decided to try to test this out with the live stream bit, but yeah. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Three more, three more little thingies that I just gotta go through, and really, let me just look at these really quick. 44 seconds for the intro. So I got 44 plus Injustice. So about minute and a half. General Dumas. Plus minute 40 seconds. Moving. 2.5 minutes. Because that's another 50 seconds or so. Alright. So at least I'm not talking for this bit. Awesome. And then afterwards, I just gotta merge everything together with the images that I want to use to project with everything. And we're gonna see. I'm still testing out my use of Final Cut Pro, seeing how well I can actually learn how to use that software better. But yeah, I think that'll work easier because I'm just reporting all this. I'm recording all this in OBS. And again, I'm not using the video except for the intro, which shit. I'm gonna have to re-record this intro because I gotta change my canvas. I'll pull the stream off first because I'm just initially building this in a 4K resolution. I'm just gonna downsize it from there when needed. So I really wanted to use this as an opportunity to also test out everything. My computer's is powerful enough to run everything. I just gotta get through it all. But all right, let me stop stalling so I can get through this. All right. All right, comparison mean this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some of the slides or images in PowerPoint because I don't know how to do split screens or next to next wells in here, and I really don't want to play with it right now, especially with this. I gotta technically have this ready by Monday, depending on when I'm going to present it or not. So, yep. All right, let's see here. Where am I at? Oh, yeah. Let's record. All right. All right, dry. This is just a quick dry run. All right. Both Race and Hugo show how injustice doesn't just hurt individuals; it defines their identities. Dumas struggles with being seen as a black man, but not a hero. Valjean struggles to live a good life, but when he's only seen as an ex-con. I say both stories remind us that injustice often sticks to often sticks to people long after laws or systems change. Okay. I think that'll actually work. All right. All right, let's actually do one of these takes. Cool. Ow, my neck. All right, let's see. All right, and go. Both Reese and Hugo show how injustice doesn't just hurt the individuals, but it defines their identities. Dumas struggles with being seen only as a black man, but not as a hero, while Valjean struggles to live a good life even when his time has been paid and he's been freed, but he is seen only as an ex-convict. Both of these stories remind us that injustice often sticks to people long after the laws and the systems even change. There we go, I had the wrong button. Whoops. Okay, well, that's fine. I can chop that one off at the end. Cool. All right, last one. Awesome. Nah, I'm just gonna probably turn off from here anyways. Actually, let me look at something really quick though first. Settings, output, no, video, sorry, video. Yeah, it's all, yeah. I'm really not gonna argue or fight it that much. It's really not the end of the world for me. I mean, I'm kind of a little pissed off that I can't. It's not giving me my what's it called versions I want, but it don't really matter at the end of the day. Okay, back to this. All right, let's get my conclusion done and potentially, I think this good little opening line. I'm just gonna record to see if I like it or not. Actually, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record both. So I'm gonna do one, which just what I typed out is just the basic conclusion, and then I'm gonna do another one with a mix of essentially some more closing lines I thought were very useful prior to closing everything out. Alrighty, so right now everything's sitting pretty, it looks like. And I'll just go back and play with the rest of these later. Ow, my foot. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna do the regular one first. Alright. In the end, both books challenge us to think about justice differently. Not just as fairness under the law, but as compassion, humanity, humility, and recognizing people's true worth. Their messages show. Oh, I messed that up. No. And that. Delete that. And try again. Okay. Oh, once this is done, I can actually just open my junk back up again, which will be nice. Yeah, I'm slowing up right now. Alright, we're gonna kick my fans back. I'm just gonna kick my fans up a little bit higher because my computer's going. When the computer's going slow, it's not really helping itself. Oh, Yeah, we're gonna just. I'm gonna full blast these for a minute because I know it's burning a lot right. This computer is using a lot of power. Okay, it's we're heating up. Look at these stats things. I want to see what ones actually might work best with all this junk. See how stats is. I want to use this one if I can. I've just been having issues with it. And that is if it ever wants to open. So it ain't gonna open, so I guess I'm gonna go to iStats then. Wherever that one went. It's also a very good question because I don't even know. Everything is just crashing right now. It is that bad. Oh my god, it is that bad. Nope, there's my other stats thing. Thank you. Holy garbage, this is just blooming. This is just going crazy. Oh my god, this system's just burning itself out too much. Oh my, this thing is just losing its mind right now. Oh my god. Thank you. Thanks for that. Oh my god, this thing is just losing its mind. Okay. Yeah. I think I got too much high-powered stuff running right now. It's dying. It's kind of funny, but not at the same time. But you know what? I think for right now that's all right. So we're just gonna finish this out while I can. Yeah, we're gonna have to finish this out while I can. Got this. All right. And doesn't seem like the fans are definitely hurt, so that's fine. But I just need to get this going. Yay! Appears cooled down a lot now. Actually, just running these on full blast for a bit. Thank you. That I'm just gonna be able to just start pushing through the rest of this right now. I don't have to worry about the heat. Cool. And where was I at? That's where I'm at. Okay, cool. Let's get the rest of this knocked out while I can. So I need to make sure I can still record without think failing out. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's do this again. In the end, both books challenge us to think about justice differently. Not just as in fairness under the law, but as compassion, humanity, and recognizing people's true worth. Their messages still matter today when race, class, and legal injustice continue to shape everyday lives now. I want to thank you for listening and have a great time. Okay, I think that would work, but yeah. My thing cooled down so much that the fan's auto got killed. Nice. So I'll take that too. My fans got auto killed because the temperatures got to a good area where they can be. Yay! At least I'm cooled down, so I'm fine with that then. I am okay. I'm definitely okay with that now. Ah, crap! I didn't mean to move that. Okie dokie. Awesome. I think I'm gonna make that drop down. Honestly, let me change that. I'm gonna make that drop down. I kind of like that better, honestly. So actually, due to that, I think I can actually put my stat thing back up. Stats. Okay, somebody's just joyriding around here. Oh my god. That is exactly what that boy is doing. Somebody's just joyriding around here. Cool beans. Yay. Well, at least that works now. Thank you. Yes, I know I'm wasting my time. Shut up. This is an issue I know I have, and I'm just trying to get through some of the junk, so yeah, get over it. Alright, cool. Okay, back to this. Yeah, and yeah, I know I'm pushing a lot of data up right now. Alright, now. Alright, yep, I gotta run this one more time. I gotta run this one more time for this bit, and then I can probably. I'm just gonna be most likely killing all of this and getting as much of my resources back from my computer as I can. Alright, let's see here. Alright. And go. In the end, both books challenge us to think about justice differently. Not just as fairness under the law, but as compassion, humanity, and recognizing people's true worth. Their messages still show today when race, class, and legal injustice still continue to shape our lives. At the heart of both the Black Count and Les Mis is a simple truth that real justice is measured not by rules, but by compassion and understanding. Thank you today for listening, and I hope this helps encourage you to start thinking deeper internally and deep diving more stuff of where you can help more in the future. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm going to choose to use yet, but I think there they are. But I think those work. Alrighty, awesome. But yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill this, and I'm gonna finish working on my stuff. Alrighty, cool. So I guess thanks for just sitting here for about half an hour just to watch me get through this and